Hi everyone. This is the Link website that we designed. We'll go step by step, starting from the navigation bar. The first most important thing in Link is that the moment you come to this website, it shows you that there are 1300 data sets that are available. Um, we moved quite a bit features on Link that were not intuitive to the navigation bar because um, when users come, that's where they would want to look at those things, especially the about us section and the help section. In Link, it's not quite intuitive where they are. Um, they require a navigation to the next page to actually search for them. So if you go to the about us section, it opens up a Moodle window which shows you about Link. Similarly, for the help section, it opens up as a Moodle window. In the original Link, it would open up as a pop-up. Gone are the days when we used to use pop-up. Here you can see contact SDC affiliates. In Link, it's a select drop-down list. But over here, we've constructed the drop-down list because it involves a huge lot of a lot of counties, and we've categorized them alphabetically, so it becomes easier for the users to search. And again, this is in the form of modal windows, so that's another good thing. And here's a list of all the websites, the data service public websites. So you can literally click on them and they will open up into new windows, new tabs rather. We have a carousel over here which shows the popular user stories. You could browse through the carousel, and if you want, you can read more. We'll come to this part a little later. Coming back to the data sets, we have categorized the data sets, and they are visible over here as tiles. So you could literally click on each one of them and go into that particular data set to view a tabular view or a graph view of that particular data set, depending on which county, or creating another dimension where you could give the time or the year, sorry. Here you can see interesting facts related to each category. So you can see the tags over here, like this is an interesting fact for energy. This is another one for population and transport. You could click on either one of them and they would take you to more interesting facts about energy. So just clicking on them, you would go to the facts where you have more such energy facts. Um, Coming back to the carousel.
So, if you want more information about any of the user stories, you can actually go ahead and click on read more. So this is a visualization of the data from the actual that we picked up from the actual link site. Each of the different colors stands for a different county. So this dark blue stands for Brunswick, and this bubble chart actually gives information about the energy sources used for heating houses. So if you take a look, the size of the chart, the size of the bubble will change depending on how many houses use this source of energy for heating. As a mode of heating, and the color will change depending on county. So as you can see, for Brunswick, most of the houses use electricity as a source of energy for heating their houses, followed by LP. You can go back to the carousel to view the other user stories. This one is about NC population. So this is just a population pyramid which gives information about NC state's population for the past 150 years, and you can use the arrow keys to move the chart around and find out how the population changes.
Coming back to visualizing the data by going into each of these categories, let's go into energy, and we'll see how the data visualization can be done using this category.
So on this page, you can find all information related to energy and utilities. On the left hand side, you can see the subcategories in energy and utilities, which are like energy production and consumption and specific utilities. On the right hand side, you have these multi-select dimensions. So first one is the subcategory. So let's say I'm selecting year-round housing units with steam hot water heating equipment in the category. Then for year, I'm selecting both 2010 and 2011. And let me select just Wake County for this one. When I click on go, it shows me just the data that relating to the choices that I have made. And what's interesting about this table is that it's more like a heat map. So the values are color coded. So if you see the ones in yellow, they stand for heat production less than 6,000, while the one in orange is for heat production greater than that. So that's for the tables. There is one more view of the data which users can use, which is the view graph functionality. So when you click on this, you get a graphical view of the data. As stated before, the category is year-round housing units with steam or hot water heating equipment. So you get a stacked bar graph for that. You can see that for 2010 and 2011 there are two bars, and the blue one represents tank LP heat for Wake County, while the yellow represents unit steam heat for Wake County. You can go back and click on tabular view to view the data in a table format. There is another functionality which we have included, which is the export table functionality. It exports the data which is represented as an Excel sheet. So you could click on that and it would be downloaded as an Excel sheet.
And you could open that using Excel. You could open that using any application, but we've just kept it for Excel for now. And more important is that it downloads the tabular form with the heat legend, which shows you a key of the heat map. So I'm just opening it with Excel right now.
So you can view the data. Whatever data was represented by the website is downloaded, and you can view that in an Excel file.
Okay, thank you guys.